Syria is marking 1 year since the fall of Bashar al-Assad, ending more than 5 decades of family rule and nearly 14 years of conflict. The anniversary comes as the country struggles to stabilize its political landscape and rebuild institutions shattered by war. On December 8th last year, Damascus was seized by rebel forces, triggering the collapse of the Ba'ath Party's long-standing grip on power. Bashar al-Assad fled to Russia, where he was granted asylum, bringing an abrupt close to an era defined by authoritarian rule and civil war. In January, opposition figure Ahmed al-Sharaa was appointed transitional president, tasked with leading Syria through an uncertain reconstruction phase. President al-Sharaa has pledged to rebuild a strong Syria with a structure befitting its present and its past. His administration faces the immense challenge of restoring governance, reviving the economy, and managing regional and sectarian tensions that deepened during the conflict. Official celebrations are taking place across major Syrian cities. In Damascus, crowds have filled Umayyad Square ahead of the anniversary, while other regions prepare military parades and public ceremonies. For many Syrians, the date marks the symbolic end of decades of repression. Residents in Latakia voiced relief, with one citizen saying,
"We can hardly believe that in 1 year we were rid of a tyrant who ruled for nearly 6 decades, nearly 60 years. This was a big dream of ours, and thank God, He has blessed us with this bounty."
The war that erupted in 2011 left devastating consequences. Hundreds of thousands killed, millions displaced, and widespread destruction of homes, infrastructure, and livelihoods. According to the UN Refugee Agency, approximately 1.2 million refugees and nearly 1.9 million internally displaced people have returned home since Assad's ouster. However, the UN warns that declining international funding could slow further returns and undermine ongoing relief operations. A new United Nations Commission report states that violence and political fragmentation persist in several regions, raising concerns about Syria's long-term stability. The Commission notes renewed displacement and deepening polarization, signaling that the post-Assad transition remains fragile. 1 year after the fall of Bashar al-Assad, Syria stands at a critical juncture. While celebrations mark the end of an era, the country faces the complex task of rebuilding institutions, restoring public trust, and charting a secure political future. For millions of Syrians, the hope of national recovery now depends on sustained leadership, international support, and the ability to navigate a deeply divided landscape.